Symbolicy series, Symbolicy 1 through 5, I break down the history of Symbolicy to its current creation of the script entitled Symbolicy. In the second half of the series, Symbolicy 6 through 9, was my first attempt to creatively market, pitch, and promote the project to a new audience, at the same time trying to find a crew to help this unique vision see the light of day. But even after many positive progressions, the future visions and ideas started coming my way, and I knew it was time to take it to the next level. So as I enter the third half of the series, I know in order to take it to the next level, I first must take a few steps back, not only to give myself some running room, but allow myself to go through my past material to rebuild and tell the story and the future of Symbolicy. So part of the reconstruction process is to kind of take a step back, go into these boxes of all this material that I have of projects and characters and storylines, and bring it all together, organize this material, and by doing so, this gives me an opportunity to kind of cleanse out, kind of release and recycle all this material that I no longer need. But then I'll take all that good energy, the good stuff that makes this Symbolicy what it is, and put them in binders. And that way everything's current and ready to go. So I can pick it up and start writing notes and be prepared to take it to the next level. The first project I'm going to work on is my Seen Through the Mystic, The Art of Character series. In this series, I got into the heart and the minds of the characters that I created. I got a chance to kind of do my own interpretation of how I saw them doing their art. And not only did I get into the minds of these characters, it allowed me to create my own beginning, middle, and end. And at the end, it was like each one of those characters gave me a gift in return, gave me an idea, a concept to take with me to the next level. And that's what kind of the nature of Symbolicy is to build on an idea and expand on it when the time is right, and then intermix it with other ideas and basically anything to take it to the next level. So with all the good energy that I received by doing the art of character, I decided to take that formula and apply it to the current project, Symbolicy, to the Symbolicy script. So I plan on getting the heart and the mind of Sage and her long-lost grandfather, Simon, by doing these expansions that will help me open up to better tell their stories, but also open me up to new ideas and concepts with the script and the direction that it's going. Right here is the first expansion that I'll be working on. In the story of Seen Through the Mystic, there's a bunch of people who come across this pack entitled Symbolicy, led by the man, the myth, the legend, Simon J. Moyer. So when I was actually creating this project, I decided to make a kind of a pseudo little packet that the old man leaves as a prop for my films. So I just one day just quickly wrote a bunch of miscellaneous things from the top of my head that are kind of progressive and create the way you create and all this kind of stuff. So I decided, all right, I'm gonna, for the whim of it, I'm gonna create this packet, and and I ended up incorporating this concept into the script. So now, as part of one of my expansions, is to kind of go back and actually read and apply to that packet that I wrote 5 years ago to kind of see how that would open me up to better tell the story of the characters, but also tell the direction of the script itself, where it's going to go, and to take it to the next level. So. Throughout the years, Seen Through the Mystic has morphed on many occasions, and one of the original concepts was to actually have artists portray the art of the characters that I envisioned. But at the time, the time wasn't right, whatever, so I started to create my own version that became the art of character. And that was the first time it allowed me to kind of start creating freely on this free level of not caring, just doing on a more free flow kind of way of creating these little kind of colorful highlights to tell my story. So during my Seen Through the Mystic expansion, I set up 5 disposable cameras around the Seattle area, all in hopes that they would take pictures of whatever they wanted and send them back to me, and then I would create stories with all the images that I received and cut them up to make, collage pieces as well. But what makes this expansion even more powerful for me, more sacred, is the fact that of the 5 cameras, 3 were returned, and each of them a representation of love, death, travel. The first one was the love of the family. The second one was death and zombies. The third one was all about the open road and the highway and scenery. And to me, that was very sacred because at that time I was moving into my Doors of Symbolicy project, so I knew I was on the right track. And each one of those are a representation of the name of the script that would pay tribute to Jim Morrison and the Doors. And that's love, death, travel.